Welcome back. Today we are diving into a fascinating journey through the world of United Kingdom 3p coins. Often overlooked in everyday transactions, these small silver coins hold incredible historical significance and, in rare conditions, can command astonishing prices at auctions in dollars. In this video, we will explore the 6 most valuable UK 3p coins, examining their history, unique features, rarity, and the factors that make them highly sought after by collectors. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collection, this guide will open your eyes to the hidden treasures within these tiny but remarkable coins. So let's get started. First up, we take a closer and fascinating look at one of the most iconic wartime coins minted by the United Kingdom, the 1943 3p coin. Although millions were produced during the Second World War, certain circulated examples with unique characteristics, condition differences, and collectible demand now carry impressive value in today's numismatic market. We will explore its history, its standout features, and why this specific year attracts strong attention among UK coin enthusiasts. And most importantly, we'll uncover how much a 1943 3p coin in circulated condition can be worth in dollars in the modern auction world. The 1943 United Kingdom 3p coin was minted during a critical point in history, right in the heart of World War II. The country faced material shortages, economic pressure, and changes in minting resources. Because of this, the brass 12-sided 3p coin played an important role in daily transactions. Introduced in 1937 to replace the older silver 3p, this brass coin was easier to produce and more durable during wartime usage. The 1943 issue belongs to the early reign of King George VI, and these coins circulated heavily across the United Kingdom, making surviving examples with strong detail increasingly desirable for collectors today. The 1943 3p coin has several defining features that make it instantly recognizable. It is 12-sided with a brass alloy composition, giving it a golden appearance when new. On the obverse, it carries the portrait of King George VI facing left, with the legend reading, George of 6 DGBROMN, Rex FDIND, Imp. The reverse displays a bold design featuring the thrift plant, a symbol of resilience and simplicity, along with the year 1943, placed clearly at the bottom. Even circulated examples show strong geometric edges and a distinctive weight and feel that set it apart from other UK denominations of its time. Some coins also show color changes, tone variations, and surface wear that reflect their long journey through wartime Britain. While the 1943 3p is not extremely rare in absolute numbers, its increasing age, wartime circulation, and limited surviving high-grade pieces have made certain examples collectible. Circulated coins with clear details, smooth surfaces, and minimal corrosion are becoming scarcer each year. Many pieces were heavily used and eventually discarded or melted, reducing the number available today for collectors. Additionally, the wartime dates, especially early 1940s issues, have always attracted enthusiasts who enjoy both history and numismatics. The demand is even stronger among those who aim to complete full sets of George VI brass coinage, making the 1943 issue a sought-after edition. In circulated condition, the 1943 United Kingdom 3p coin can fetch surprising value at auctions depending on wear level, surface condition, and eye appeal. Lower-grade circulated examples often sell between $75,000, but nicer circulated pieces with sharp details, clean surfaces, and stronger visual appeal can range from $124,000. Premium circulated examples that still hold original shine or minimal wear can push values higher, sometimes selling above $145,000 in competitive collector markets. Rare color tones, attractive patina, or historical provenance can also increase the final sale price. While uncirculated coins can reach far higher amounts, even circulated versions continue to grow in value as collectors rush to secure affordable wartime pieces before prices climb further. Collectors seeking a 1943 3p coin should pay close attention to condition, since the brass alloy is prone to corrosion and spotting. Look for examples with clear portrait details, crisp edges, and minimal pitting. Checking for natural patina is important, as artificially cleaned or polished coins lose value in the collector market. It is also wise to purchase coins from reputable dealers or auction platforms to ensure authenticity and avoid altered pieces. Storing the coin in a dry, protective holder will help preserve its surface and prevent future deterioration. If you plan to invest, choosing the best circulated example you can afford will reward you in the long run as values continue to climb for quality wartime British coinage. The 1943 United Kingdom 3p coin remains a fascinating piece of wartime history and a valuable addition to any collection. Its strong design, durable brass composition, and deep connection to the era of King George VI give it enduring appeal. Even in circulated condition, these coins continue to generate impressive interest and rising prices in auctions across the world. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, the 1943 3p offers a story, a legacy, and a potential investment worth exploring. Next up, the United Kingdom 3 pence from the year 1941. Although the threepence coin was once a common part of everyday British currency, certain years and certain conditions make some of these coins unexpectedly valuable today. The 1941 threepence, especially in circulated condition, has become a strong favorite among collectors because of its wartime background, its unique design, and the growing demand in the auction market. We will explore its history, its features, its rarity, and how much this fascinating coin can be worth in dollars today. To understand the value of the 1941 United Kingdom threepence, we must travel back to the heart of World War II. In 1941, Britain was facing heavy wartime shortages and economic pressures. This impacted nearly every sector of society, including the Royal Mint. The brass threepence had been introduced in 1937 during the reign of King George VI, replacing the small silver threepence used for centuries. By 1941, the coin was essential for everyday transactions, yet the pressures of war affected the availability of metals, the production numbers, and even the overall quality of the coins minted that year. While the 1941 threepence is not the rarest in the series, its wartime context and surviving population in good condition make it a significant piece of British history. The United Kingdom threepence 1941 has several unique features that make it instantly recognizable. The coin is 12-sided, giving it a distinctive shape compared to most round coins. It is made from brass, giving it a warm golden appearance that many collectors appreciate, even when circulated. On the obverse, the coin features the left-facing portrait of King George VI with the Latin inscription, George of 6 DGBROMN, REXFD, meaning, George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith. The reverse displays the iconic thrift plant, a symbol of economic resilience and simplicity, an appropriate design during wartime. Surrounding the design are the words 3 pence, along with the year 1941. Even in circulated condition, these features tell a story of Britain's endurance during a difficult chapter in history. Although millions of 1941 threepence coins were minted, finding them today in well-preserved circulated condition is increasingly difficult. Many were damaged, worn heavily, or lost during the war and the decades that followed. Brass coins often develop stains and corrosion if not stored properly, making clean examples even more desirable. Collectors appreciate the combination of its wartime production, its distinctive design, and its historical significance. As a result, demand remains high, particularly from enthusiasts seeking a complete King George VI set or collectors interested in World War II memorabilia. While the coin is not classified as extremely rare, the demand for better-grade circulated pieces continues to push auction prices upward. In the current auction market, the 1941 United Kingdom threepence in circulated condition can still achieve surprisingly strong values. A well-worn example with clear details may sell between $65,000, reflecting its collectible but common nature. However, higher-grade circulated coins with minimal wear, sharp edges, and bright brass color can fetch anywhere from $135,000. Exceptional examples that sit just below uncirculated quality may even reach $150,000 or more, depending on collector demand at the time of sale. Wartime coins often generate increased interest at auctions, and this demand can push final prices higher, especially if multiple collectors are competing for the same piece. While not a $1,000 rarity, the 1941 threepence certainly holds its own in the market and delivers excellent value for collectors who appreciate historical coins. Collectors who are interested in acquiring the 1941 brass threepence should pay close attention to the coin's condition. Look for pieces that have strong portrait details, clean edges, and minimal corrosion, as brass coins are prone to dark spots and uneven wear. It is also wise to buy from trusted dealers or auction houses to avoid polished or artificially brightened coins, which can reduce long-term value. Proper storage is essential for preserving the coin's appearance, so keeping it in a dry, airtight holder will help maintain its gold and brass color. For collectors assembling a wartime British coin set, the 1941 threepence is a must-have piece, and finding one in above-average circulated condition adds both charm and investment potential to the collection. The United Kingdom threepence from 1941 may be small in size, but its history, design, and wartime background give it remarkable significance. From the portrait of King George VI to the symbolic thrift plant, every detail offers a glimpse into Britain's resilience during World War II. Its growing demand and steady auction value make it an appealing choice for both new and experienced collectors. Whether you enjoy collecting historical coins, searching for hidden treasures in old change, or exploring the stories behind everyday currency, the 1941 threepence is a wonderful addition to any collection. Next up, the United Kingdom threepence 1937 coin, specifically the version that often surfaces in a dirty or heavily handled condition. But don't let its worn and grimy appearance fool you, because behind that layer of dirt, patina, or old residue could be an extremely collectible, rare pre-decimal gem highly valued by collectors around the world, especially on the international auction market where prices are quoted and realized in US dollars. The 1937 threepence takes us back to the early reign of King George VI, a monarch whose coinage symbolizes resilience and transition. These coins were minted by the Royal Mint, the historic institution responsible for producing British coinage. Released just months after the abdication crisis and George VI's succession, this threepence became part of a fresh national identity, entering circulation at a time when Britain was preparing for profound change as the world edged closer to global conflict. Coins from this period hold not only monetary appeal but emotional and historical weight, making them far more than pocket change. They are miniature time capsules of British history. Although tiny in size, the design of the 1937 threepence is iconic. On the obverse, you will find the left-facing crown portrait of George VI, designed by the artist Thomas Humphrey Paget. Surrounding the portrait is the legend written in Latin: George of 60, GBROMN Rex F laughing face, IND, IMP, which translates to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. This inscription reflects the geopolitical status of the era, particularly Britain's rule over India, a detail that adds immense historical interest for collectors today. Now let's move to the reverse side, the true face of the threepence. Instead of a shield or royal symbol, Britain chose the humble thrift plant, also known as sea pink, designed by Percy Metcalfe. This floral emblem surrounded by a beaded border includes the denomination, 3 pence, with the date 1937 clearly displayed beneath the plant. This nature-based design was unique among circulating coins and continued a tradition first introduced in 1937 for the new George VI coin series. The coin is composed of 12-sided nickel brass, giving it a distinctive dodecagonal shape that helped visually differentiate it from other decimals of the time and, interestingly, also laid the groundwork for future 12-sided UK coins. Let's talk about condition, which is where this story gets intriguing. A dirty or surface-grimed 1937 threepence is common at first glance because these coins circulated widely for decades until the UK adopted decimal coinage in 1971, rendering them obsolete for everyday use. However, dirty condition does not always mean no value. Sometimes it simply means the coin has never been cleaned or altered. Unclean coins preserve original surfaces, historical toning, and metal integrity, which serious numismatists prize. Many high-value coins lose demand once aggressively cleaned, scratched, or polished, so paradoxically, a coin with honest dirt, untouched patina, and readable detail can outperform a shiny but cleaned one at auction. In terms of mintage numbers, while 1937 threepence coins were produced in the millions, only a small portion survive today with strong details on both obverse and reverse, clean rims, crisp edges, and a clear 1937 date legible under magnification. That survival rarity, not just mintage, is what drives demand. Collectors seek the best examples, but they also seek coins that tell a story, including pieces pulled from old collection tins, estate boxes, or long-forgotten drawers often still coated in decades of grime. Why is demand so high? Because international collectors adore British pre-decimal coins, especially coins associated with monarch transitions, floral reverses, or unusual shapes. The 12-sided form, the historic Latin legend, and George VI's story give this threepence global appeal. Additionally, coin error hunters sometimes discover double dates, off-center strikes, or planchet anomalies among 1937 threepence pieces, and if such an error is found under that dirt, the value skyrockets dramatically. Now for the part everyone is excited about: the market price in US dollars. A 1937 UK threepence in damaged or dirty but untouched circulated condition typically trades modestly if details are faint, anywhere from $78,900 depending on eye appeal and legibility. But when sharper detail remains visible and the coin is confirmed uncleaned with strong edges and surfaces intact, auction prices can leap to $125,000 in competitive bidding situations. And if the coin grades extremely fine or higher after professional assessment, values have been recorded in the $145,000 range, especially for coins with exceptional surfaces or proven errors. Proof or high-grade 1937 threepence examples not usually found in dirty condition can exceed $165,000, impacting entire sale results and coin market commentary across platforms like eBay auctions, U.S. grading company sales reports, and international collector forums. For collectors watching right now, here's the golden truth: never assume a coin is worthless because it's dirty. Examine the portrait detail, the thrift plant structure, the clarity of the Latin legend, and especially the date. A small coin can hide huge value. High bidders look for originality, authenticity, untouched metal, and character, all qualities a dirty circulated coin can expertly preserve. If you happen to discover a 1937 threepence, hold it carefully by the edges. Do not aggressively rub or clean it, as that removes desirable numismatic toning. Consider using a soft microfiber cloth only for debris removal, don't polish. For serious selling or collecting, submit the coin to professional grading services like NGC or PCGS in the US or obtain authentication from reputable numismatic dealers. Always photograph coins clearly in natural light if you plan to auction them, and include close-up images of both sides, the edges, and the 12-sided shape in the listing. Transparency earns trust and trust earns higher bids. British coins from the George VI era continue gaining global momentum, and even coins preserved in modest condition are steadily rising in auction desirability. The 1937 threepence represents a charming crossroads: historic monarchy, botanical design beauty, unusual shape, pre-decimal nostalgia, and strong international dollar valuation, all packed into a tiny 3-pence piece. Dirty condition coins especially catch attention now because they often signal originality, untouched surfaces, and potential hidden minting anomalies. The United Kingdom 3-pence 1937 is more than just a small brass coin. It is a historical marker, a collector's treasure, and a surprising source of value even in dirty or worn condition. Its significance as the first George VI brass 3-pence, its distinctive design, and its rising market demand make it a standout piece worth adding to any collection. Next up, the United Kingdom 3-pence coin from 1954. While this small coin may seem modest at first glance, its historical significance, unique features, and rarity in circulated condition make it a highly sought-after treasure for collectors worldwide. We will explore everything you need to know about this rare coin, from its origin to its current auction market value in dollars. The 1954 3-pence coin belongs to the pre-decimal currency system of the United Kingdom, which was in use before the major currency reform of 1971. Often referred to as the threepenny bit. This coin circulated widely during the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, a period marked by post-war recovery and modernization across Britain. The coin reflects both the economic conditions of the time and the artistic style of mid-20th century British coinage. Its compact size and unique dodecagonal shape make it immediately recognizable among collectors. One of the most distinctive aspects of the 1954 3-pence coin is its 12-sided design, which was introduced in 1937 and remained until decimalization. The obverse features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, captured in her early years on the throne, exuding elegance and authority. This portrait was designed by Mary Gillick and is notable for its simplicity and classic lines, offering a glimpse of the youthful monarch during the early 1950s. On the reverse side, the coin showcases a crown portcullis, a symbol that had long been associated with the British Parliament, reflecting the coin's connection to the nation's history and governance. The design is intricate yet clear, allowing for its details to be appreciated even in circulated coins, which adds to its collector appeal. Though many 1954 3-pence coins were minted, finding one in circulated condition that still retains its key features can be surprisingly challenging. Over the years, these coins were heavily used in everyday transactions, resulting in wear that can diminish their visual appeal. However, even circulated examples are prized for their historical value, especially among collectors seeking a representation of mid-20th century Britain. The coin's small size, distinctive shape, and elegant design contribute to its desirability, making it a high-demand item in numismatic circles. In terms of market value, the 1954 3-pence coin in circulated condition has seen significant interest at auctions around the world. While exact prices can vary depending on the coin's wear, toning, and overall preservation, these coins often fetch between $132,000. Exceptionally well-preserved circulated pieces may even reach prices upwards of $142,000 in certain collector markets, demonstrating the enduring appeal and investment potential of this seemingly modest coin. For collectors, the allure is not only in the dollar value but also in the coin's ability to tell a story of Britain's economic and cultural history during the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. For those interested in adding a 1954 3-pence coin to their collection, there are several tips to keep in mind. First, condition is key. While circulated coins are available, selecting one that retains clear design details can significantly impact both enjoyment and market value. Second, authenticity is crucial. Always purchase coins from reputable dealers or auction houses to ensure that you are acquiring genuine pieces. Lastly, consider the coin's provenance. Coins with documented history or ties to notable collections can carry additional value and prestige. With careful research and patient collecting, this small coin can become a meaningful addition to any numismatic collection. The United Kingdom 3-pence 1954 coin in circulated condition is much more than a small piece of metal. It is a tangible link to the post-war era, an artifact of Britain's rich numismatic tradition, and a coveted item for collectors around the world. Its distinctive dodecagonal shape, elegant design, and historical significance make it a fascinating coin to study and collect. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, The 1954 threepence offers both historical insight and investment potential, proving that even the smallest coins can hold tremendous value. Next up, we are diving into a fascinating piece of United Kingdom numismatic history, the threepence coin from 1967. While it may appear modest in size and denomination, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors worldwide. Known for its elegant design, historical significance, and rarity in higher grades, the 1967 threepence is a perfect example of how even small coins can achieve remarkable value in today's auction market. We will explore the rich history of the coin, its unique features, why collectors covet it, and what it is currently worth in dollars. The history of the threepence coin stretches back centuries, but the 1967 issue represents the last years before the United Kingdom underwent major decimalization in 1971. During this period, the threepence, also called a threepence, was a small, 12-sided coin made primarily of cupronickel. It circulated widely in everyday transactions, yet despite its apparent commonness, many coins were lost or worn over time, which makes finding a 1967 piece in fine condition increasingly rare. This coin serves as a tangible reminder of the pre-decimal era in Britain, reflecting not only the economy but also the culture and craftsmanship of the time. One of the standout features of the 1967 threepence coin is its distinctive dodecagonal shape, which immediately sets it apart from other coins in circulation during that period. The obverse of the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, capturing the youthful elegance of the monarch early in her reign. On the reverse, collectors will appreciate the detailed depiction of a Tudor portcullis with chains, a design that had been part of the threepence coins for decades. The level of detail, even on such a small coin, is remarkable, and the 12-sided design was not only practical for distinguishing it by touch but also made it visually striking. Coins in fine condition preserve much of this intricate design, making them highly desirable to collectors. Rarity is one of the primary factors that drive collector demand for the 1967 threepence. While the coin was minted in significant numbers, most surviving examples are in circulated condition with noticeable wear, scratches, or dulling. Coins that have managed to survive in fine condition, where the details remain clear and edges are still well defined, are much less common. This scarcity creates a heightened demand among collectors who aim to complete high-quality sets of pre-decimal coins. Additionally, the historical context of the coin, being from the final years before decimalization, further elevates its desirability. Numismatists often seek out such transitional pieces because they bridge the gap between old and modern monetary systems. When it comes to current market value, the 1967 threepence in fine condition has become a surprisingly valuable collector's item. On auction platforms and specialized coin dealers, these coins have been known to fetch between $85,000, depending on their specific condition and provenance. Coins in better grades, such as very fine or extremely fine, can command even higher prices, sometimes exceeding $162,000. The dollar value fluctuates based on market trends, rarity, and collector interest, but the general trajectory has been upward, making this coin not only a piece of history but also a potentially profitable addition to a numismatic portfolio. For collectors looking to acquire a 1967 threepence, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. First, authenticity is crucial, so purchasing from reputable dealers or auction houses is highly recommended. Second, closely examine the coin's condition, paying attention to details such as the sharpness of the portcullis design, the clarity of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, and the integrity of the coin's 12-sided shape. Even minor wear can significantly affect value. Lastly, understanding market trends and historical sales can help collectors make informed decisions and avoid overpaying for pieces that may not be in genuine fine condition. The United Kingdom threepence 1967 coin in fine condition is far more than just a small denomination. It is a remarkable artifact of British history. Its distinctive design, historical significance, and rarity in higher grades make it a must-have for dedicated collectors. Whether you are passionate about building a complete pre-decimal collection or simply fascinated by coins with rich stories, the 1967 threepence offers both aesthetic charm and tangible market value. With careful research, patience, and a keen eye for quality, collectors can secure a piece of history that will continue to be cherished for generations to come. Next up, the United Kingdom threepence coin from 1962. Though small in size and modest in appearance, this coin carries a rich historical legacy and is highly sought after in the numismatic community, especially in circulated condition. We will explore every aspect of this coin from its historical background and unique features to its rarity, auction market value, and tips for collectors aiming to add it to their collection. The history of the threepence coin in the United Kingdom is both intriguing and significant. Often referred to as the threepenny bit, the coin was first introduced during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II in 1953 as part of the decimal pre-decimal system. The 1962 edition was minted during a period of post-war economic growth, when coin production aimed to balance practicality for everyday transactions with designs that celebrated the monarchy and British heritage. Its obverse features a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a design by Mary Gillick, which remained in circulation during the early years of her reign. This portrait is particularly cherished by collectors because it represents the first widely used image of the young queen, capturing the optimism and elegance of the 1950s and early 1960s Britain. On the reverse, the coin features a Tudor portcullis, symbolizing the British Parliament, surrounded by the denomination and the year of minting. This design is not only aesthetically pleasing but also a historical emblem of the United Kingdom's political and cultural identity during that era. What sets the 1962 3p coin apart are its distinctive physical and design features. The coin is made of cupronickel, giving it a silver-like appearance that is resistant to corrosion yet soft enough to show wear over time. Measuring just 16 millimeters in diameter, it is a small coin, but every detail is meticulously crafted. Its dodecagonal shape, which was introduced in earlier 3p coins and continued through the mid-20th century, makes it immediately recognizable. The coin's edge is plain, and the inscriptions are finely detailed, allowing collectors to appreciate the craftsmanship even in circulated examples. Despite its small size, the coin embodies a sense of history and artistic design, bridging the gap between everyday currency and collectible treasure. The rarity and collector demand for the 1962 3p coin in circulated condition are significant factors contributing to its market value. While millions were minted, the passage of time, combined with the natural wear of everyday circulation, has made well-preserved examples increasingly rare. Coins that have retained visible details despite circulation are particularly prized. Collectors value these coins not only for their historical significance but also for their representation of a transitional period in British coinage. The demand is further heightened by the fact that the 3p coin was withdrawn from circulation in the early 1970s, replaced by decimal coinage. This makes surviving examples tangible links to a bygone era, and collectors around the world actively seek to acquire them to complete pre-decimal collections or to add unique pieces to their historical portfolios. In today's auction market, the United Kingdom 1962 3p coin has achieved remarkable value, particularly in circulated condition with minimal damage. While common circulated coins may fetch modest prices, coins exhibiting better than average preservation, clear inscriptions, and minimal surface wear have sold at auctions for impressive amounts in dollars. Recent sales have shown that these coins can range anywhere from around $152,000, depending on the quality and the interest of bidders. The coin's value is influenced by its historical importance, scarcity, and the current trends in the numismatic market, which continues to show a strong appetite for British pre-decimal coins. Auctions often attract international collectors, which drives up prices for coins that are especially well maintained despite being circulated for decades. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1962 3p coin, there are several tips to keep in mind. First, understanding the condition grading system is crucial, as even subtle differences in wear, scratches, or toning can significantly impact value. Second, verifying authenticity is essential, as counterfeits occasionally appear in the market. Working with reputable dealers or auction houses can provide assurance and access to well-documented coins. Third, patience is key. Tracking auctions and coin shows over time increases the likelihood of finding a quality example at a fair price. Finally, considering the coin as part of a larger collection can enhance its historical context and personal satisfaction, connecting it with other pre-decimal British coins and providing a more comprehensive glimpse into mid-20th century British currency. The United Kingdom 3p coin from 1962 is much more than a small piece of metal. It is a tangible piece of history, capturing the design, culture, and economic context of early 1960s Britain. Its unique features, historical significance, and enduring collector demand make it a highly valued coin in the numismatic world, especially in circulated condition. For those passionate about coin collecting, owning a 1962 3p coin offers a direct connection to the past, a testament to careful craftsmanship, and an investment that continues to appreciate in both monetary and historical value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, this coin represents a fascinating blend of art, history, and rarity that is truly worth exploring. Thank you for joining us today on this journey through one of Britain's rarest mid-20th century coins. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video about the world's most valuable and fascinating coins. Until next time, happy collecting!